We start with 1 hour chart. We want to analyze based on the Binance. Okay. First of all, if you refer to our analysis, in my last video, we mentioned about this support. We mentioned a few times the price tag, it couldn't break. If there is a breakout, we can expect the price to retest this low as a sharp move, and this is what we get. But after that, we get the reversal. Anyway, if you refer to our analysis, when the price within here, we mentioned may based on lower time frame, if we get the trade setup for buy, we take it. But there was no trade setup, and the another option was to win trip of this. Even we didn't get that. I mean, there was no reversal to look for. I mean, for us to get the trade. Okay, now as we can, the price drop. Now, once it was the next, we get the sharp move. But if we get a correction, maybe we can look for the trade. Okay, how we can look at this? If we move to 15 minutes, we mentioned is if we get any reversal for buy, we can take the trade. But the question is, can we expect this one turn to a flat? We need to be aware about. I mean, we need to be aware of this because what I get here, I don't see the continuation. Okay. Anyway, what we want, if we want to look for buy, we need to get a sharp move as a reversal. Okay, because we are more interested to look for buy. That's why right now we get looking at this. Any buy from here, we will take the trade. Maybe wait another few hours, turn to a deeper correction. And if the price sharply reverses from here, still we can have entry above this. Okay, because we mentioned we want to look for buy. And if we get any buy from here, what we want to see the breakout of this stop. If it turns to, after we get the buy, turns to a corrective move, we need to know we can look for this for that. All right. Anyway, right now we're looking at this. Any trade setup for buy, we'll take it, or we can have entry above this. Okay, this one I think we wait for a bit more, another 1 or 2 hours or 3 hours. Then from there, if we turn to a correction, we can take the trade. Because we mentioned we wanted to get the trade set up for buy. And in case the price sharply continue, we can have entry above this correction based on 15 minutes. Okay, this is how we can look for trade. If for us, we want to, to look for buy. That's why if we move to 1 hour chart, we don't see the flag or correction here. That's why we have to wait. We cannot simply look at the trade. Okay, anyway, we mentioned if we get any trade setup for buy, we want, but if this one turn to a corrective move, mostly we won't take the trade because we mentioned we can expect for that. All right, but now the question is whether this is the only correction and we can expect for the reversal, or this one can turn to a more complex correction. After we get this move, if we get any reversal, then we can confirm, because if there is a sharp with the breakout, we can expect a continuation because we want to see the price can break 0.7 or not. Okay, anyway, right now we don't have any trade set up for buy. The only thing is we're looking at this. If we get the trade for buy, we will take the trade. And how about if we move to higher time frame? Based on daily chart, we don't have it anything, but the only thing is we want to see whether we can get the correction similar to what we get here or not. This is the only things we can discuss. And even if we move to forward chart similar to what I explained based on daily chart, we were expected to get this correction as what I was keep highlighting, but how complex can be, we need to wait. But any trade setup within this for buy, we consider, we take it as a short-term trade. If we see there is continuation, keep. If not, we start to manage it. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thank